We're going first. Like, man, I like all of our interaction. But 2 lands and they paint us. If we go up against mono red, we're just... Well, I mean, I guess we have some options, right? I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this is better. Missing green. Missing green. Yeah, we'll tuck the Namada. Keep the Edgar because we could for sure cast it. And then Rutstein could potentially fix our stuff and things. So let's do this. Let's do this and see what we can make happen. Come on, opponent. Opponent. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Tuck the Namada, right? And then just start off this way. So at the very least, we have some interaction on 2. Not thrilled about just having 2 pain lands. Hey! Okay. So at least we don't have to, like, completely kill ourselves to play Edgar. Alright, come on. Untapped green source off the top. Please, Decarino. I have faith. I have faith. You can do it. You can do it. I know it. Maybe? Yes! I mean, that's a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Let's see if they have the cut down. Okay, drew us a card. I like it. I like it. Drew us a card. And it even... Yeah, that actually worked out great. It gave us the fodder for it. So let's see what they play here. Cut down. Okay. Alright. Sanctum Edgar. Edgar's a pretty resilient threat, right? I'm trying to think. They don't run exile effects. And he doesn't go to the graveyard. Well, I mean, they can't Trespasser. Trespasser's not going to have a trigger. Or a window to trigger to eat Edgar. Question is whether they're Grixis or whether they're Rakdos, right? I think both decks will run the lounge, so... Man, it's sweet the way it worked out, right? Because it literally, Rutstein drew us a removal spell because he even gave us the ability to sack it. The problem is that they see it, right? They see it. So, I think, that being said, if they're Grixis, sack a creature, okay.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
So that's pretty solid. Yep, you got it. You get to hit us.
Sacrifices must be made.
So the question is, do we let the Liliana ride or not, right? It's not a bad call. Huh. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. So do we use the exile effect that they know about so we can stash the one they don't know about, right? Fortunately, this doesn't have haste. They have to discard, but our hand is pretty solid. I think we're going to use this now because they see it. They not only see it, right, but it also, if they are Grixis, they can eat it with the... Yeah, they are Grixis. With the, what's his face? Oh, we're not gonna block. Saves us 2 life if they... Of course, praise. There we go, yeah. So they eat Rutstein. Unfortunately, they get a replacement effect. But in theory... I'm trying to think what they have that we want to exile, right? It's just Underdog. So I think we hold on to the Legion. Grasp and block. We're going to get 2 guys, but then they can kind of 2-for-1 us. I mean, we can get rid of both, right? I don't think we want to play him. I don't think we want to play him. So we keep this and just use removal, right? I think that's what we end up doing. I mean, we can get rid of both their tokens. I don't think that's a thing. I think we just hold and maybe double block, unfortunately, to keep our life up. Grasp this guy. Hold the Legion, just because it can get rid of everything. I think so. I think so. I think that's what we do here. We also have the Ganjo, so we could technically kill their whole board. What we could do is double block one. If they go with like a cut down, we can grasp that in response. And then a Ganjo the Appraiser. Could sack the Harvester. So they're definitely Grixis. I guess they can also hit us with Despair, right? Main phase, or first main phase Despair, get rid of one guy. We gotta keep it because it looks like we're gonna need the life gain. Let me see. Enters the battlefield for each. Spent to cast draw for each. Okay, so these are gonna trigger regardless. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. Alright, so... double block. Iganjo Restoration, leave him with just the Harvester, but the Harvester can kill Edgar again. So I think we leave him with the Corpse Appraiser. Because we're going to lose both of them right now. But I like the idea of us not taking any damage here. So... maybe we should have played Jadar to eat up the Despair, because there's a good chance they have it now. So block one, right? And then we could do it to where we don't take damage. So let's go this way. And then kill... we're blocking this one. Kill this one. And then... Ganjo this one, and we take one in that exchange. Well, I guess we still take three because we took two from the... okay, all right. Ooh, I don't remember if they burn down the house or not. That is my issue. I want to keep this exile effect. I think we can deal with that. He has haste, but I don't really... let's Rutstein first. We take one to play Rutstein. Let's Rutstein. Treasure's not bad. I'm trying to think the benefit. I think we are going to Jadar. And now... start hitting them. And we can block here. I think I am. I think I am. We're going to have to race this. The only issue I have, actually, is if they have another... ooh, I didn't think about that. I shouldn't have attacked, because if they have another Serpent, we're in trouble. Alright, they draw. They draw from their graveyard, which is respectable. I think them not having a free removal spell is correct. Right? Like, the Appraiser makes it a little bit more difficult for us to attack with our tokens. We just kind of gotten slightly outcarded. Slightly. But we also haven't seen our helm. Oh, jeez. Alright. Man, only if this exiled... how busted would this have been, man? If it was nice, this is a nice, clean, healthy 3-for-1. What a bummer. I've been so busted. Just cleanly deal with this board. That being said, I mean, don't get me wrong. We're on the back foot right now, but I don't think it would take much. If this top deck is a Helm, then we're doing pretty good. Helm is pretty much what we're looking for. Go for the throat. I like that because we have instant speed. That's a little scary. So we need to... oh, but it's not an artifact, so that doesn't deal with the Serpent. Attack here. That doesn't do anything. This gains us some life, which is quite relevant. I'm trying to think if we fire this off or not, right? It's one less dude we have to sacrifice. I think we attack. I think we do attack. We can't just sit here. They're carding us, like, by a lot. We have all our token generators. We're just missing the helm that puts it together, unfortunately, which has us in an awkward position. Awkward position indeed, my friends. All right. Attack here. Right. So you got a 1/1. The treasure is a bit of a bummer. Alright, I'll take a free kill spell. So we can go for this road to keep our Edgar, but I think we're okay with this. I feel like we're okay with this because we start to spit out more dudes. Or do we just go for the throat here? Man, I don't know. Oh, it's too late now, I guess. I don't know, actually. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Keeping the 4/4, like the fact that they're blocking, but the thing is that block doesn't really signify too much to me, right? I don't feel like these guys have already done their work, so it's not like they're valued members of the battlefield or anything like that. So I think just getting kind of the free, I don't know. I mean, we're not too far from this doing a lot of work, honestly. We're really not. I think just a helm off the top, or maybe a sister's call to start kind of cycling through some things can do a lot of work here, right? Okay. Block one. Go for the throat the other. Keep our lifelink. I think that's kind of relevant, right? I still think holding Legion to Ashes is correct. So let's see if they hit us with Invoke. Right? They could have a cut down. Sack that dude. Go to 4. So yeah, or 3. Yeah. So I could see. Make another 1/1. Gain some life here. There we go. Oh man. And of course we sacked the dude. I mean, it's not the worst, right? So hold on. We could just, do we just kill the Corpse Appraiser then? We have to be careful because they have this guy. As first strike, which is actually awkward. First strike is actually awkward. So hold on. If we go to block, this is a little scary because of that guy. So finally got it. We can gain 3. Oh, we have the treasure. Go here. Swing with these two and then play this. What they have is just the cycle. So I think we do have to Legion this. And this has first strike or doubled, so we're not gonna, I think, yeah. I think we equipped. That was a good draw. Just ironically, man. I mean, I guess we were gonna do this anyways to get outside of burn range, right? Definitely glad we didn't take that hit. We have one more turn before we get Edgar back, or 2. Oh, that's right, 2, because he died on our turn. I forgot about that. It's significantly slower when he dies on our turn. All right, let's swing. I mean, I guess we could just equip here, right? And then block. I think this guy's gonna die. Get a life gain. If they have the cut down, good on them, right? And then just burn the ashes. Not draw the card. If we equip here, we have a block and then lose Jadar. Doesn't seem great. I think it was still correct to gain life. I think we had to gain the life there in case they have another Invoke to spare. The only question is we have to be That guy, we could... Do we just chump Clo here so we can... No. I think we go for the surefire thing. I think we unfortunately just got to deal with it. And then we block here, keep Jadar, right? So we could start drawing cards off of our helm with... Yeah, okay. I mean, and maybe I'm being too cautious, right? Because they have a full grip, and typically you want to do it when you can dump your hand. They're dumping a Bankbuster. Wow. Wow, that is pretty intense, actually. I mean, we're keeping up with Grixis, right? That's not something... We're keeping up with Grixis, and they've had more cards than we have. Are they thinking about firing off the, Oh, maybe they are thinking about firing off the Dragon Engine, and that's why they discarded the Bankbuster, because they figured they were going to anyways. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, they played their land, which they obviously don't need. We know they have a way of killing... Oh, they had another one. Okay. So that's relevant. Is this permanent? Hold on. Here's the battlefield. You may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent. So, is it Bankbuster or is it Fable? Has to be probably Fable, right? Swing, and we could still equip. I want to gain the life. If they block... I think I want to keep gaining life. The only question is, do we attack? No, we don't, because we're gonna sack this guy. Play this. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be close, man. This is close. Nice, nice, good job. It was well played. Well played, opponent. Yeah, so we never drew a card off of it. Good job. We still gained a life, so I'm okay with that. Alright, then go here. We're going to take one, so that was kind of net even. Oh, man, they're both good. I think we just have to deal with the Bankbuster. Go here. No, the Braid was a good one, man. A Braid was a good one, not going to lie. All right, so I think we destroy Fable and we just deal with the Bankbuster, unfortunately. Sack that, destroy Fable. We have a block here. We have a couple of blocks for this guy. This is close, man. This is a really good game. Really good game. The fact that they got rid of our card advantage engine is pretty poopy for us, not gonna lie. They get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they get 4 mana still, so they could draw again. They can, at least we have, it's not a free attack for them, right? We have a chump blocker. We have 2 chump blockers, 3 technically, I guess. We would rather not lose Jadar. Yeah, we don't know when we're going to draw our Sister's Call, so I think we take that action just to gain some life, unfortunately. Which I know it's going to happen. The next card off our deck is going to be Sister's Call. Creature. So they get... Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So... And there's no way to kill him next turn, right? Can we kill them? They have to block here. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not. Darn it. Not quite enough, man. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. What do we get off the top? Is that enough? Is that like the top deck that we needed? Hold on. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that is freaking epic. Oh, that is awesome. Wow, what a game. What an absolute game. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. What a great freaking game this was. Oh, this has to be game 1 in the video. This just has to. What an interesting back and forth this game was. Well played, opponent, right? They block Edgar, right? Then they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was a skill. Nothing but skill. Nothing but skill, my friends. That was great. What a... I mean, even if we win or lose, right? I think this was a great game. They have 1 card in hand. I guess they can draw, right? They can draw and draw a removal spell, but we have to go for it, because if not, we just lose to this guy. So they draw. And it just has to not be a kill spell. And they have the 2 mana for everything. They literally have the 2 mana for everything. This is why I love Magic. This is why Magic is great. Greetings, my fellow knights and Puntawans. Welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I, Jedi, struggle more to play Magic, so hopefully you don't have to. If sacrifice mid-range, or just good old-fashioned Abzan value is your jam, my friends, you may have come to the right place, because that's exactly what's on the menu for today. This is a super fun deck that I put together. It's great, man. We are playing Abzan Sacrifice, right? So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it because there's a lot of little intricate nuances, which I feel like I say that a lot in most of my decks. So maybe that's kind of my niche. I like building decks with plan A, B, and C in them. So the main core of this deck is that we're playing cards that make more than 1 piece of cardboard, right? And then we are playing cards that value from sacrifice, primarily Skyfisher Spider. This is a 3/3 for 2 black-green with reach, which is relevant in today's meta with mono red and soldiers. But when Skyfisher Spider enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent. So absolutely any permanent on the board, minus lands, get shellacked. When Skyfisher Spider dies, you may regain 1 life for each creature card in your graveyard. If you do, exile Skyfisher Spider from your graveyard. So that's the main core of the deck. So let's get into it, shall we? Starting off with the 4s, because that's really when this deck comes online, is the 4-drop slot. We're running a 1 of Namada because reach is a thing, exiling cards is a thing, and it makes tokens, right? Anytime we kill our opponent's creatures, we get a sapperling that we can sack and do value. We're running 2 Edgars because Edgar is great. One of my favorite cards from that set and just still continues to be great. It's a 4/4 that is resilient. When it dies, it becomes a coffin that makes you 1/1 guys every turn with lifelink. Extremely relevant. Great card. We're running 2 Legions to Ashes because, of course, if you guys have watched this channel, I really like exile effects. There's just so much resilience in this format that I really like cards that exile things just to cleanly get them off the board. This gets rid of any permanent, non-land, of course. And we get the added bonus that if we're going up against a token strategy, it gets to remove all the tokens. So great card. Old Rutstein, it's a blocker. It lets us filter through our deck, fuels our graveyard a little bit, which we do have some flashback and stuff, and it gives us tokens. So just an all-around solid threat like that. 2 Ambitious Farmhand guarantees we hit our land drop. It can transform into a bigger lifelinker that comes into play sometimes, or becomes relevant sometimes, and it replaces itself, right? Gives us the land that we could sack it. Another key card that makes this deck happen, Transmigrant's Crown, right? It is a way to pump up our tokens, and should our tokens die, we get value from them by drawing a card. So that with Skyfisher Spider are the 2 things that kind of make this deck work. We've seen this a lot in the Jund sacrifice list, but I wanted to try it with something different. We haven't done an Abzan list in a minute, and that's one of the channel's more popular archetypes, so why not? 3 Go for the Throats because of removal. 1 Graft Reaver because a 3/3 isn't bad, right? And if our opponent happens to have a creature or a planeswalker, we can sack one of our tokens to have a 3/3 and still kill them. So a little bit of resilience there. Probably can go in the one of fun of section, honestly. Next up, Infernal Grass, because sometimes you got to kill an artifact. So Go for the Throat, not a clean answer. 3 Jadars because it gives us sack fodder and it synergizes very well with Transmigrant's Crown because of the fact that the decayed token kills itself at the end and we get to replace it. Terra Sunder, there's plenty of enchantments in this format to get rid of, so more often than not you can play it for 2, and then later in the game it's just straight up another clean exile effect. So great. 2 Rites of Oblivions because we're not a 100% sacrifice deck, so I don't think we want to run a full playset, but getting a 2-for-1 off of 1 card is always great. It's exile, like I've talked about several times, and of course if we mill it with Old Rutstein, we can still get value off of it. Then our very top end is going to be Spirit Sister's Call, just a 2 of, because once again, we have a lot of our effects have entered the battlefield effects, right? And we want that recursion because we have a bunch of random 1/1s and 2/2 tokens sitting around. We can sack those to get our value back, primarily Skyfisher Spider. So we get a removal spell back as well as a creature. So a lot of good synergy going on there. Very solid, right? And then finally, our one of fun ofs that we mentioned earlier. Just cards that we tried. So I definitely do think, let me take that moment to tell you that if you do stick around to the end of the video, you get to catch the After Actions review where I do talk about it. And we do mention the one of fun of. So I do think you should check that out if these are cards you're interested in. We talked about Graft Reaver. A Weatherlight completed, right? I think this card is a little too telegraphy. Our opponent has time to react to it. They get to kind of adjust to it based on the fact that it takes so long to come online. And so that's why we're only running a one of, because in previous lists when I've tried to make it work, like I said, it's just a little too telegraphy. Our opponent can deal with it when they're ready to, and they have plenty of time to. So I do think it's valuable. I do think it's powerful, but not fast enough in this current meta. Errata Dropic, because if you look, Namada, Edgar, Old Rutstein, Jadar, all of them are legendary creatures. So I think Errata Dropic being able to make tokens on top of keeping those resilient threats is very powerful, and that's why we're running him. And then finally, a Terra Ballista. Really what I'm looking for, I mean, it's a removal spell on a stick, right? Yes, our opponent has time to get rid of it because they could see it coming and it has to attack to do it, but it's a powerful creature. It has on Earth, so we can use it to play it from the graveyard should we mill it from Old Rutstein. And of course, it's a creature that we can get back by sacking our token to get it back from the graveyard with Spirit Sister's Call. Or hey, it's an artifact that lets us get back our Edgar's, well, I guess Edgar wouldn't be an artifact in the graveyard, our Transmigrant's Crowns, right? So that's probably the most skeptical one, but I've literally never seen a list with it yet. And you know what I'm thinking? Maybe it should go in a coffins list. No, not coffin, dollhouse. Maybe this card should go in a dollhouse list. I don't know. But yeah, that's the list, my friends. Meta base, pretty straightforward. Probably running a few too many pain lands, but I want to make sure that we could play everything on curve, and we have enough lifelink in the deck that I think we're not taking too much damage to where mono red has an advantage against us. I just want to make sure that we don't stumble on our mana and having to play lands tapped when they shouldn't. And then of course all 3 restory or utility lands and 3 planes, because once again, the ambitious farmhand. So that is the list, my friends. I really hope you enjoy it, because honestly it was a really fun deck to play. So I hope it's right up your alley. If not, please do stick around. How about that game 1 though, right? That was insane. Was not expecting to pull that off, but hey, that is one of the reasons why I love Magic. Shout out for this video goes out to Papo493. Papo, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting me and the channel. I really do appreciate you riding the struggle bus with us. You rock. And this Abzan sacrifice list is for you, my friend. I actually like this hand. This guarantees our 3-drop, which is going to be Legion, and then that still gives us 3 chances to see our 4th land for at least Edgar, but also Namada and Spider. Speeder. I like this. I like this. Yes, we're missing green. Yes, we're missing green, but I have faith in our mana base. I have faith in our mana base, right? Really hope we don't go through this entire video and not see our Transmigrant helm really kind of pop off, right? Ooh, aggressive black. Okay, aggressive. That's not the card I want to see right now. Okay, so what are we gonna use the Legion on, right? What are we using the Legion on? Hopefully this is an underdog. Yeah, all right, boo. Mwah. Fantastique. All right, go here because we don't want to take damage. Legion here. And I think we attack, right? This is not going to be able to attack yet. We're going to hold the spider. So they're going to have removal, right? Their first... Oh, man, maybe we should just play Namada now then. I'm halfway tempted to play Namada here. Just so we start exiling. But I think because they're leaving up 2 mana, we're going to play Edgar. Yep. See? So now they're forced to either cut down the form hand, or if they cut Edgar, well, we don't get the second thing because it's on our upkeep. So no attack here. You can kill it if you want. You can kill it if you want. Yep. We knew that. We knew it. That's fine. So we're going to oh, we are definitely spidering here. We'll give him the 2 cards, unfortunately. Right? Oh, no, because he's going to give us... Okay, yeah, we could block here. We could block here. Right? And this guy's 2. So they get a card, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. Oh, Sleeper. Ooh, this is kind of tough. I won't lie. This is a little tough. Because Sleeper can get bigger and be a source of card draw for them. Right? No, but this draws some cards and this eats up their mana. And we have... Yeah. This is close. This is... Oh, and we could block with Spider and then... Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sack. And then... Do they run Liliana in this list? We have... You know what? I am going to play it. Because if we draw a land, then we can go... Oh, either way, we're going to play a land with Farmhand. We'll play Farmhand, right? Go here, grab a land, play it, and then we can Namada. So they have to go... They have to spend their whole turn if they want to level Sleeper, right? They have their 5th land. Yep. Yeah, I'll let you do it. I will eat up your mana, my friend. 100%. So they can level it twice, right? And then they can still play a land and get conscripts back. But, I mean, once again, this takes their turn, right? Cool. We have the Spirit Sister's Call, so we're just gonna... We will decline. Oh my goodness. This feels really good to me. This almost feels broken. This almost feels broken to me. This is so good. Oh, where's our helm, man? Where is our helm? I don't think we're giving up too much information doing it this way. I really don't. So we have a double block if we want it, which we don't. Oh yeah, we might double block this way. With Edgar flipping, we can turn this over. So maybe we do. Maybe we do. Hold the spider for like a big play. Well, with Namada killing that, well, exiling giving us a 1/1, which is kind of busted. Man, this deck is sweet. Oh my goodness, this deck is sweet. I hope you guys are enjoying it. All right, 100% have our target. 100%. So Edgar flips. We can flip the... Hold on, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. No, so we can't flip this turn. Unfortunately, we will draw. Double Spirit Sister's Call, not the best. Not the best. We will take the 2. And then we don't have any attacks, but we get a 1/1. Yeah, the timing of it is a little unfortunate, but I think we're okay. Can we black, white? So let's try to leave up black, right? Let's leave up black so our opponent doesn't... So let's go black and white, and then this. Sister's Call. And then no attacks, unfortunately. But end of our turn, right? This triggers. Get Spider back. Sacking the farmhand? No, I actually think I'm going to sack a vampire. Because the farmhand we can flip. Sack the other vampire. Kill. And then get... Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Every day.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
All right, that's cool. That actually is great. They only get to draw one here. So that will resolve. Sack a creature. Sack an enchantment. All right, the second Spirit Sister's Call looks pretty good now. No attacks, opponent? No attack. Oh, we didn't get to do the thing. Oh, darn it. Well, this hand feels pretty bad. Yeah, this hand feels pretty bad to me. No black and no creatures, so we're gonna mulligan this one. Okay, we can keep this. Not thrilled. Let's tuck up planes just because we want to go searching for those, right? And I think with 3 or 4 draws to see, man, I really didn't think we had that many. I take that back, actually. If you check out the deck video, the deck building video on my Patreon, you'll see that I definitely made a concession to us having a few too many 4s. But the fact that that's kind of all we've been drawing is kind of poopy. You want to start taking damage? Are they running? The question is, are they running? Question is, are they running any planeswalkers? I guess they would have played Liliana there if they could, right? Do they Sorin us next turn? I'm gonna feel really silly if they Sorin us. But they got removal, so we gotta eat their removal somehow, right? They're thinking about it. Yeah, that's fine. We got to get through the removal. Like, that's all there is to it, right? So I think that we just need to kind of bite the bullet there. Oh, there's sandbagging the Trespasser. All right, you got it. All right, Edgar. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. They didn't play the Trespasser on 3. So this is Invoke. Yep. You got it. So, what are we doing here? Alright, we hit our land. Definitely gotta kill. So, I guess we just discard the brush land, right? And just miss our land drop here. Alright. Spider. Target that, yes. Get rid of the brush land because we have the land with the farmhand. Okay. Do you invoke us again? Let us see. Shouldered. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yep. Let's go ahead and burn the shouldered. Don't want to take damage. We don't need to. Another speeder. Take that action, grab the planes that we tucked back in our deck, and play it. Let's sandbag it right now, right? We're not losing anything. We can flip the farmhand. Ah, is this only our stuff? It's only our stuff, man. So do we just block here? Yeah, I think we just block. Because this, when he flips, we can flip this, right? We get a 1/1 that we're going to sack to kill the shadow. Oh my goodness, deck. All right, all right. Hey, we mentioned. Oh man, this is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kill you. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Very nice. Very nice. Keep this in hand still. And I mean, we could this is 8. Oh, they have the foundry. They have the foundry, so it's not like a completely free attack. Swing like this. Right? I think them taking 7 is quite relevant here. Keep the land in hand. What are the benefits? If we play this land now, 1, 2, 3, next turn we want to flip this. Yeah, we could still only do one thing, so I'm going to keep it in hand. I just don't want to like play it and then them Liliana us for some value, right? You got it. If we take 3, right? Because they could buy this back to draw cards. I'm going to take the 3. I'm going to take the 3 because we crack back for 10. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, I think we just swing. I think we just swing because this puts them in a really bad spot. I don't want to sack a creature. I think we just play the spider for no value. Sacrifice another creature when you do destroy non-land permanent. So we can't destroy the foundry, so we'll decline. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't see how we lose this from here, right? 3, they can do up to 5 to us. Yeah, oh man. That is nice. This is sweet. I stand corrected, man. Our 4 drops. They didn't attack. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So they have to block. I mean, I don't think we were in a rush there, but that was sweet. That was sweet. All right, so we're on the draw. We have no interaction with 2 4 drops. I mean, I guess we may consider Terra Sunder interaction. We have somewhat our colors, right? We can't play Namada, but we can play Edgar. I think I'm going to keep it. I just haven't seen enough hands with this deck to know how good or bad this is, right? All right. Drew another 4 drop. Not great. Hello, friend. Not great. So, let's see. Probably have to go with Edgar first is probably what I'm guessing we're going to do here. Edgar is going to allow it. It's going to get exiled. Ooh, all right. Yeah, let's go ahead and play Jadar. What this is going to do is entice them to play the Cathar next turn if they have it. And that's one less Cathar they have for our actual top end. We're going to try to keep Namada. And my reasoning for keeping Namada is the fact that if they have some of their cheap flyers, right, we'll be able to block with reach, which I think is relevant. I mean, I guess the spider also has reach, but the more reach, the better, right? So let's see if this is the Cathar. They get him for 4. Not the worst. Interesting. Interesting. We're going to suit this up to draw. So no blocks. We take the 4. I thought about it for a second. I really did. That was a good draw. That was a very good draw for us. Unfortunately, we have to get rid of that, right? Versus drawing. But we can't let that stick, especially now that we could do a clean 1-for-1. Take another hit. So, you know what? I'm probably going to go ahead and block here, honestly. I think I'm going to block. And just not... Let's see. If we get a land... So if we get if we had the land for sure, then maybe I'll consider not blocking. But I think I am going to block here. I think I am going to block. Just get rid of the... This guy or this guy? The problem is they can recur this guy, right? So in Namada, this guy dying, he gets away. So I think I am going to go here. We're down to 10. Oh, come on. Land off the top. Land off the top. Oh, that was absolutely atrocious. There's nothing for us. Wait, why can we... Oh, derp. All right, let's do that, I guess, and take another hit. Ugh. I'm definitely glad I did what I did then. So, man, if we had a land there, that would have been great. Like, not even gonna lie. That would have been awesome. Because we could kill the officer and then still have a blocker here. So this is tough. I mean, we're still gonna have to kill the officer, and then we're gonna have to figure out a way to deal with the veteran. Not great. Land? Oh, good game. Sad face. Oh, what happens? Alright, so we're going first. And this is a very controlling hand, but I think we're okay with it, right? That's the thing about Abzan. We kind of have the ability of shape-shifting. So I think it's fine. We can roll with this. Just kind of control the board a little bit, drop Edgar, see what the opponent has, and as long as they're not straight up running... Let's go ahead and just go with our Sanctum, right? Giving the opponent some information, but okay. We haven't answered a chick. It'd be sweet if they played 2 chicks, man. Oh, that would be sweet. And we get a card. Nice. If they play 2 chicks and we can clean them both up, oh, that'd be so good. That'd be a great video for us. Yes! Oh, where is it?
Impressive.
Yes. Oh, this is great. Ah. I want to test it because that was one of the things I talked about in deck building where I'm not sure if this, but I mean, we're just going to do it now. This is fantastic. Oh, that's so good. Wait, what? Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls and all tokens that player controls with the same name. Oh, sad face. Sad face. All right. Let's go here and let's play Warden. So what they can do is... So how does this work? How does this work? Right? They bottom, so they're missing their land. Oh, man, that made me so sad. I got super excited, and I didn't realize all tokens. Ninja Reach. I'll take it. I'll take it. And exile, we get another dude. And we have the ashes to get rid of the warfare. All right, fine. The struggle bus is real, my friends. Well, my fellow knights, that was fun. That was fun. Deck was sweet, man. Okay, so I will say this, right? We didn't get to see any of our one-of fun-ofs, right? We didn't see Ballista. We didn't see Weatherlight. And we didn't see Radadravik. What that tells me is that we should just cut those 3 and literally just plus up the deck, right? Go up a Namada, go up an Edgar, go up a Namada, and then go up a Transmigrant Crown. I think if you do that, or maybe even run Elos, right? Which is one of the cards you were considering. Everything else played out really well. Very well. Extremely happy. I think for just winging it, we had a very solid list. It was literally our one-of fun-ofs that we just didn't see and didn't really do anything. Edgar, absolutely fantastic. Like, let's be honest. Edgar and Spider, that core combo right there was absolutely phenomenal. So I think that in of itself, yeah, I would definitely do that. I think I would trying to maybe it should just be I think so. I think you cut these 3, and I think we go up an Edgar and maybe 2 wedding announcements. I think that's what I would do, honestly, going forward. That being said, this deck was great. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Absolutely fantastic. The resilience of it was pretty great. Our engine, we never got to see our engine go off, but we saw Transmigrant Helm do a little bit of work, right? Jadar was great. So, yeah, this list is, this is a good one, man. I like this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. This was fun. I don't know. You guys saw the gameplay. It was exciting. A lot of decision points, but yeah, I continue to just really, really appreciate Edgar. And Legion of Ashes, man. That did some work for sure. But all right, guys, that'll do it for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you do make it this far in the video, please do consider dropping a like or subscribing or visiting the Patreon if you feel so inclined. You rock. You're awesome. Thank you for struggling with me today. And until next time, as always, my friends, happy gaming.